Everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm wishing everyone a day full of Christ's grace. In order to keep up with the most recent information, we hope you enjoy this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Take a trip with us and watch this film through to the conclusion. The faithful are being called to pay attention to a profound and urgent message from the Virgin Mary in these uncertain and turbulent times. In light of the enormous obstacles that lie ahead, this divine message highlights the necessity of both physical and spiritual preparedness. The message offers advice on how to handle the difficulties the world is about to encounter, and it is not only a warning but also a source of hope. The lesson begins with a strong exhortation to stay alert and resist the urge to let distractions divert us from our priorities. The Virgin Mary is foretelling future events that will put everyone's faith and fortitude to the test. She warns of a mystery plague that will cause unheard-of levels of agony as it spreads over the world. In addition, there will be widespread unrest, natural calamities, and international conflicts. The Virgin Mary's message, however, is one of hope in the midst of these grave cautions, calling on the faithful to seek divine protection and strengthen their spiritual ties via prayer. The crucial significance of prayer, especially the Rosary, lies at the core of the Virgin Mary's teaching. In addition to being a ritual, the Rosary is portrayed as a potent spiritual weapon that may protect the faithful against the powers of evil. The Virgin Mary makes the Rosary a focal point of everyday life by emphasizing that it is more important than ever to embrace it. Apart from the Rosary, additional sacramentals like scapulars and medals are emphasized as essential instruments for spiritual defense. These objects, which are frequently regarded as straightforward representations of religion, are actually effective barriers against the evil that tries to take over the world. As a reminder of God's ever-present presence and protection, the Virgin Mary exhorts the faithful to use these sacramentals as concrete manifestations of their devotion to Him. The exhortation to live up to the values of unity, love, and humility is another important component of the Virgin Mary's message. These qualities are more crucial than ever in a society where war and strife are dividing people more and more. The Virgin Mary exhorts us to live forth the love that Christ demonstrated, to approach God and each other with open hearts, and to cultivate humility. This love is for everyone, especially those who are lost or in pain, not simply those who are easy to love. Another crucial attribute that is highlighted is unity. In these difficult times, the Virgin Mary exhorts the faithful to unite and support one another through action and prayer. In addition to being inside families and communities, this unity also exists among Christians worldwide, forming a network of spiritual strength that is resilient to any adversity. Preparation, both spiritual and bodily, is a recurrent topic in the message of the Virgin Mary. Given the connection between spiritual resilience and physical health, she counsels the faithful to fortify their immune systems. Practical steps like being ready for possible communication or resource access interruptions are also part of this planning. In order to protect themselves during emergencies, the Virgin Mary counsels the faithful to print and save vital information. It is essential to concentrate on both physical and spiritual training. The advice given by the Virgin Mary is unmistakable. We need to take proactive measures to protect our homes, spiritual lives, and health. By doing this, we may maintain our faith in the face of difficulties. The message uses the tale of Josip Terelia, a Ukrainian man who was severely persecuted and imprisoned for his convictions, to highlight the value of enduring faith. Josip maintained his resolve in the face of tremendous pressure to reject his faith, finding courage in his close relationship with God and his devotion to the Virgin Mary. The tale of Josip is one of extraordinary bravery and tenacity. He remained steadfast in his convictions under harsh circumstances. His prophetic visions emphasized the importance of the message he was supposed to convey, and his experiences with the Virgin Mary during his incarceration gave him the fortitude to persevere. Joseph was eventually freed after years of torture, and he persisted in evangelizing despite the considerable risks to his life. His story is a potent reminder of the value of prayer, faith, and the fortitude that comes from having faith in God's plan. Joseph's narrative gives us inspiration and hope during extremely trying circumstances, motivating us to stick to our principles. The Ave Maria and the Lord's Prayer are among the prayers that the Virgin Mary offers as she wraps up her message, encouraging the faithful to stay close to God and ask for His protection and direction. These prayers are actions of faith that strengthen our spiritual defenses rather than just being ceremonial. The Virgin Mary exhorts the faithful to act resolutely, in addition to praying, strengthening their homes and souls against the difficulties that lie ahead. This is a time for careful planning, driven by unshakable faith, not for complacency. The words of the Virgin Mary serve as a reminder that we can conquer any challenge if we pray, remain humble, and work together. We are urged to accept the transforming force of divine love and direction as we proceed. We can face the challenges that lie ahead with courage and optimism if we maintain our faith and prepare ourselves both physically and spiritually. The word from the Virgin Mary is a call to action, asking us to get ready for the difficulties that lie ahead. It serves as a reminder that, despite the challenges that lie ahead, we are not alone. We can find the fortitude to persevere by praying, using the sacramentals, and resolving to live out the virtues of humility, love, and unity. The tale of Joseph Torrelia is a strong illustration of the tenacity of faith. His life serves as a ray of hope, demonstrating to us that our relationship with God can keep us going even in the most difficult circumstances. Let's take a cue from him and continue to be firm in our own spiritual quests as we confront the unknowns of the future. An appeal to unity in prayer and action is made at the end of the message. We can face the future with confidence, knowing that we are led by the light of divine love, if we strengthen our spiritual lives and get ready for the challenges that lie ahead. Let's respond to this summons and take the required actions to get ready for whatever lies ahead, both physically and spiritually. May the guidance of the Virgin Mary continue to illuminate our path at this period of immense uncertainty, and may we find comfort and strength in our faith. Let's face the future together with bravery, optimism, and unflinching trust in God's divine plan. We appreciate you staying to the very end of the video. What do you think about today's subject? In addition to remembering to subscribe to the channel and click the bell icon to get alerts whenever a new video is released, kindly leave a comment below.